The top 10 richest athletes in the world. Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers, and welcome back to another exciting new video. At alux.com, we're building a new section dedicated to how rich celebrities and other individuals are. While Forbes does a great job when it comes to billionaires, there's little information to just how much money some of the people you get to see on TV earn. That's where alux.com/net worth should come in to the rescue. Today we're looking at sports legends and wanted to show you which athletes managed to reach the Hall of Fame in the money department. These are the top 10 richest athletes in the world. Number 10. Eddie Jordan. Estimated net worth, $475 million. Former racing driver Eddie Jordan made a fortune after selling his entire racing team, Jordan Grand Prix, back in 2005. Since then, he diversified his portfolio and now is one of the richest people in Ireland. Number 9. Al Davis. Estimated net worth, $500 million. Al Davis is a former NFL coach and club manager, being the majority owner of the Oakland Raiders for close to 40 years, up until 2011. He started out humble and worked his way up through amateur football. He is now in the Hall of Fame as team and league administrator. Number 8. Roger Staubach. Estimated net worth, just under $600 million. American football player Roger Staubach is a former quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. After several great seasons, he switched his interest to the business environment and is currently the executive chairman of Jones Lang LaSalle, a professional services and investment management company specializing in real estate, which purchased Staubach's Real Commercial Real Estate business back in 2008. Number 7. Magic Johnson. Estimated net worth, $600 million. This former American basketball player took his $18 million salary, along with a couple of millions he made from endorsements, and went into business for himself, launching a business empire called Magic Johnson Enterprises, which is valued at over $1 billion today. He owns Magic Johnson Theaters, a movie studio, and a promotional marketing company. In 1994, he bought a 4.5% stake in the Lakers for $10 million, a stake which he sold 15 years later for $60 million. Recently, he sold his Starbucks chain stores for $75 million. Number 6. Arnold Palmer. Estimated net worth, $675 million. One of the greatest American golfers to ever live, Arnold Palmer earned over his lifetime over $1 billion in endorsements, if we were to adjust for inflation. He is also considered one of the 3 legends that popularized the sport. On the business side, he did well owning several golf clubs and a massive licensing company. Number 5. Tiger Woods. Estimated net worth, $720 million. Probably the best golf player to ever live. He's made a lot of money playing golf, but even more through endorsements. He has a 5-year contract with Gatorade, worth $100 million. He's paid $20 million a year to endorse Gillette, and earns as much as $1.5 million for appearances at events. Yes, that's $1.5 million just to show up. A couple of years ago, several women came forward as mistresses of his, which led to the end of his relationship, and because of the infidelity and all the bad press, he lost a ton of his sponsors. But fortunately for him, not all of them. In the divorce, his former wife, Swedish model Ellen Nordegren, went for everything he had, but walked away with only a $100 million settlement. If you think that was an expensive settlement, make sure to check out our most expensive divorces video. We'll link to it at the end. Those numbers are insane. Number 4. Michael Schumacher. Estimated net worth $800 million. German Formula One racing driver Michael Schumacher is considered one of the most successful racing drivers of all time. That translates to an incredible amount of money. Even in the years that he hasn't been racing, Michael would bring in at least $50 million from endorsements. At one point, Shell was paying him $10 million per year just to wear a hat with their logo when he goes out. He took that money and smartly invested it. He now lives in Switzerland. Number 3. Vince McMahon. Estimated net worth $1 billion. On the third place in our richest athletes in the world is former wrestler and businessman Vince McMahon. The thing is, for a couple of days, he lost his billionaire status towards the beginning of this year when the stock for his company plummeted. He's the guy who owns roughly 57% of World Wrestling Entertainment, or WWE, which has been a multi-billion-dollar success. He once had a bet with Donald Trump in which each of them will pick a champion wrestler. They'll fight, and whoever loses has to shave his head completely. Vince lost. Number 2. Michael Jordan. Estimated net worth $1.14 billion. I know most of you are expecting Michael Jordan to be the richest, but he's not there yet. Basketball legend Michael Jordan is a billionaire. He is the richest basketball player in history, but not the richest athlete. Although he no longer plays, he still brings in between $50 and $100 million per year in various endorsements and business deals. His deal with Nike for the Jordan brand makes him roughly $60 million each year alone. When he signed the Nike deal, he also got plenty of Nike stock that just keeps going up. The Jordans have been a huge success. Today, 58% of all basketball shoe sales are Air Jordans, and the brand generates over $2.5 billion in annual sales for Nike. Also, he's had a nasty and expensive divorce himself, but we'll not get into that in this video. Number 1. Ion Ziriak. Estimated net worth $1.6 billion. Bet you weren't expecting this. The former tennis player from Romania turned banker and insurance mogul is the richest athlete in the world. He was the first Romanian to enter the Forbes list. Once he retired from sports, he founded a private bank, then an insurance company, then bought a tennis league, then a logistic company, and many more. Today, he is one of the biggest business tycoons in Eastern Europe, expanding his business empire into real estate and venture capital. If you click on the top right corner, you can see his vintage automobile collection. He owns some of the most valuable vintage Rolls-Royce cars in the world. That wraps up our top 10 richest athletes in the world ranking. Please remember that these people's wealth fluctuates over time, so be sure to visit alux.com for the most accurate information. Because you guys asked for it, in our next video, we'll rank the richest wrestlers in the world. With that said, we wanted to ask you, which of these incredible athletes inspires you the most? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story. So, you're still here, huh? Fine. Most of you will probably notice that LeBron James is not in this ranking, which is correct, but also with a catch. As of making this video, King James only has a net worth of around $350 million. But he signed an exclusive deal with Nike for over $1 billion over the course of his life, which technically would make LeBron a billionaire, but sometime in the future. Now go ahead and subscribe. You know we deserve it.